Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this session, I'm going to discuss regarding Zener diode, that is questions and answers. So I have already posted one tutorial on Zener diodes. So it is by the name, with this name in the YouTube, that is Zener diodes characteristics and working principle by Omkar Kulkarni. So this is already posted in YouTube. So since Zener diode is most confusing part and most of the questions in interviews and as well as in competitive examinations are asked on this, so I thought of posting some questions which will be frequently asked in the interviews. Let us quickly start with the session. So please do subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to get the latest updates and press the bell icon. So we will quickly start the session without any time waste. So what is the Zener diode? Zener diode, as I already mentioned in the previous tutorial, Zener diode is a PN junction diode specially designed for operation in the breakdown region in the reverse bias condition. So now a question arises, why what is how PN junction diode is different from this Zener diode, or how Zener diode is different from PN junction diode? So PN junction diode is operated in forward bias situation, but whereas in Zener diode is operated in reverse bias condition. And this is the in breakdown region it is operated. Zener diode is operated in breakdown region. So this is all about Zener diode. So what is Zener voltage then? The voltage at which the Zener diode breaks down is called a Zener voltage. So we can name it as VZ. The voltage at which the Zener diode breaks down means we will keep on increasing the voltage in reverse bias condition. As soon as VZ voltage, Zener voltage is reached, then breakdown will happen. So that particular voltage at which the breakdown happens is nothing but the Zener voltage. So we will just quickly go for the next one. What is meant by temperature coefficient? So this is very important thing to understand. So what is temperature coefficient? The effect of temperature. And now I am defining a temperature coefficient with respect to Zener diode. So the effect of temperature on Zener voltage is given in terms of temperature coefficient, which is defined as the percentage change in Zener nominal Zener voltage for each degree centigrade of change in junction temperature. So that means for each degree I am giving, for each degree centigrade change in junction temperature, how much Zener voltage or normal voltage there is a change in Zener voltage. I am for change in each degree temperature, what is the corresponding change in the Zener voltage? So that is meant by temperature coefficient, which is very important to understand. So again, what happens to the, this is very tricky question which is usually asked in interviews as well as in competitive examinations. So what happens to the what happens to the series current, load current and Zener current when the DC input voltage of a Zener regulator increases? So the answer is Zener current and series current increases while the load current remains unchanged. So this was already, discussed in the previous tutorial why it remains unchanged, but still this is an important point to remember. Why it remains unchanged? Because Zener diode acts as a voltage regulator. So this is how it acts as a voltage regulator. Now it is the next question now. So why is Zener diode used as a voltage regulator? So Zener diode has the property of behaving like a DC battery in on state. That is, when the voltage across the Zener diode exceeds its Zener voltage rating Vz, that Vz is nothing but Zener voltage here. So in on state, the voltage across Zener diode remains constant until voltage across it drops less than Vz. Means Vz is the threshold, that is a voltage, Zener voltage. Vz and above voltages will be allowed and conduction will happen. If Vz, if voltage is less than Vz, then there will be no conduction. So this property of Zener diode makes it use as a voltage regulator. So this is all about Zener diode. Why Zener diode acts as a voltage regulator? Few questions which I thought of posting, because these are very important points to remember as in both in point of interview as well as in competitive examinations. So these concepts are very important. So please do subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to get the latest updates and press the bell icon. So have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.